You know what is also fun? Not having to pull out. We're not recording. Are we recording?
When they hear that hair is Nick of guys, because none of those kids are his. You know
that's true.
What does that mean?
Hair of the dog that bit ya.
Griffin Claw Brewing Company. Welcome to the MaltVaultPodcast. We're still here, joined by Rogue CrossFit Reynoldsburg Mole aficionado John, and our SMM is sleepy at the wheel.
Yep.
I changed his shirt.
We're here enjoying a beer called Screaming Pumpkin, which has really cool bottle art. Looks like a cartoon. Looks like Angry Birds mixed with Angry Pumpkins shot out of a cannon. Or a, what would you call that? A slingshot?
Trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
Yeah.
You said we already got one!
That's crazy.
Holy grail. Sorry.
Wait, really?
Wow.
I just kind of yelled a word. It worked.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not gonna combat you on it.
I took it out of the Nick playbook.
5% ABV, so by John's standard, it's probably a session. Even though Untapped calls it a yam beer.
Oh, yam.
Yam.
Wow.
Yeah.
We change it up a lot. We've been going pumpkin all day, and you throw yam in there?
Think about gourds. They don't get enough shine.
Well, I got a story for that, but we'll talk about it in a minute. I will say this can, though, it reminds me of like a meth head. It's like random objects just placed, like it's like tattoos on their arm. It's like,
it's just always,
it's just super splotchy.
It's just always in Johnny's pants.
What?
I don't know.
No, they can't bite, so I guess
it's from Birmingham, Michigan. I bought it in Michigan at a wedding that I was at. This is kind of a homage to another one. Yeah, I bought this one and the Rogue when I was.
Probably be faster if you told us the beers you didn't buy at a wedding.
Yeah. So they started with two IPAs, Norm's Raggedy Ass IPA and Bonnie's Raggedy Ass Imperial IPA, which is obviously the stronger of the two, in 2013 by Bonnie LePage and Mary Nicholson. So there's really not much on it. I couldn't find a lot of information on like the output and how successful it is. It looked really cool when I was at that really cool wine and beer shop, and I was like, we're a big pumpkin fan, minus our SMM. But go ahead.
I don't mean to interrupt. You don't hear much about Raggedy Ass. You hear a lot about Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy, but Raggedy Ass must have been the other sibling. This sign on this label says, "Only the knife knows the heart of a pumpkin."
Yeah, I will say that the label says tastes like pumpkin pie in a can.
I think a lot say that.
But I haven't even tried it yet, and I hope it does. Cause
you're looking for whipped cream, right? You want whipped cream on your pumpkin pie? Are you a pumpkin pie?
Yo, I love
straight
pumpkin pie.
guy.
No.
Straight pumpkin pie?
No.
What about Jim? Would you blow Jim?
This tastes like
pumpkin pie and
Jim.
This tastes like another beer that I've had before.
I think it tastes like pumpkin pie.
It definitely tastes. I don't get the sugar aspect.
You ready?
Well, I hope not.
No.
But there's no yam flavor.
It actually smells a lot like the last one, the pumpkin head.
It does.
To be honest with you.
Yeah,
I think it's a little sweeter, but less spice.
The label has much of a less.
Still the nutmeg.
Everyone's favorite pumpkin beer.
I've read the side of it, and this one actually does have some sort of an ingredient list to it. And it says nutmeg, allspice, clove, cinnamon, and fresh ginger. Which
it says everyone's favorite pumpkin.
Yeah, only time I eat ginger is usually this like sushi restaurant
Or ginger ale.
Kenny, you haven't even opened your beer yet, so we should probably get to that point.
Yeah, let's hear about what you think about this beer, Kenny.
He's still drinking the last one.
No, he's not.
No, this is that.
Tastes like a beer that we've definitely had before.
Oh, we do. Oh, gotcha.
This tastes like a generic pumpkin beer. I don't think they're doing anything special here. Griffin Claw.
I think they put more effort into the can label than they did anything else.
I actually like this of the pumpkin beers that we've had.
I think it tastes a lot like Shipyard.
Yeah.
I think it smells a lot like it, but I think it's a little sweeter, like what Seth said.
You think it's sweeter?
I think so.
Get another shot at it.
It's definitely heavy, or like they really went heavy on the pumpkin flavor. They went hardcore on the marketing, like the label.
So it's not a session for you.
No, this is a one and done. One and done, or two and like two, and I'm probably not having other beers.
So it's a yam bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, on my scale of 1 to yam, I'm yammed. I would get yammered on this.
That's a good one. So this is a one beer. So this is a sipper for a few hours. This isn't like I'm gonna pound this with a shotgun. I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna spend $10 on a 6-pack, $14 on a 6-pack, and shotgun one of these. No, I will not. That's dumb.
That'll wreck your world.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. No, this it tastes. I might, even if I bought a 6-pack of this, I might drink 1 or 2 over the course of a week and be like, I brought some pumpkin beers. Does anybody want one? Like, I probably won't finish a 6-pack of this. This is very heavy in the pumpkin flavor. It's like that pumpkin pie that's so not necessarily good, but like heavily flavored where you're like, I don't want to finish it.
All right. So here's a follow-up question, right?
Too rich.
To you,
To me specifically.
Kenny Quickpack. Would you rather shotgun this beer or an original Four Loko?
Is that a serious question?
That could be a lose-lose, I think.
No. It's
There's only one.
It's win across.
There's
the board.
one right answer here.
Oh yeah, and we know what that is.
This?
Yeah.
No, because you've done it. Have you ever shotgun one of these?
No.
Have you shotgun a Four Loko?
Original Four Loko with caffeine.
No, because I'm not Zach Harp.
Ooh, diamond out the hearts.
And you okay? Yeah, okay. Where'd you once live?
Sex house.
The duplex.
Yeah, okay.
The duplex.
You're a fucking liar.
I might have done 1. Zach did 2.
Yeah, and a beer, and he died. Oh, not really, but
Well, he
almost.
decided to go to. We decided to go to a high school soccer game. Yeah. That was. We shouldn't.
On a serious note here, have you noticed how many pumpkin beers come in a 4-pack of 16 ounces compared to a 6-pack of 12 ounces?
A lot.
I feel like most of them come in a 4-pack. Is there?
And
a
they're more
reason-
expensive.
Yeah, but is there a reason behind that?
I don't know. This is some sort of conspiracy.
Well, what I'm getting at is I feel like when they sell you on the 4-pack, and then it's because they're always 16 ounces. It's because you kind of feel obligated to drink them because they're like $15 for 4 beers, whereas actually like 6 beers, but they mind fuck you.
Yeah.
So what would you do with the spare 2? Like, what do you mean you wouldn't be obligated to drink the extra 2?
Well, what I'm getting at is like I feel like they sell them so that you have to drink more of it than you'd expect to.
Well, it saves money.
If I bought
because
a
packaging, you don't have to sell 2 more glass bottles.
But
right?
most beers don't come unless you're buying domestics. They don't come in 16 ounces. Do you use Christmas beers? I don't see Christmas beers very often in 16 ounces. I don't see Oktoberfest
Occasionally.
I mean, yeah, but
I'll
a
find
few.
some.
I feel like half the beers we drink that are pumpkin are 16 ounces.
Yeah, a lot of pumpkin beers
I
are
feel like something's weird about that.
We should look into it.
I think it's kind of a new thing in the last 2 years. I don't feel like I've seen a ton of 16-ounce beers, regardless of the season,
Because they can
for a
just-
craft beer. I feel like it was always the bottles, like the 12-ounce bottles or a 6-pack of cans. We've been seeing a lot more of these craft brewers go into these 4-packs of even 4-packs of 12-ounce cans, like just cutting out 2 beers all together and being like, oh, we're still going to charge $11.
So is your
And
question
you're like, okay.
I just think they do it for like
psychosocial? Do you feel like it's a
Money?
peer pressure thing, like psychosocially in your mind that you're like, I got 4 of them.
No, I think
I'm
it's
not
money.
gonna bitch out and eat.
I think it's money.
I think it's stocking. Like they can stock more different beers in convenience stores if you put 4 in a little taller can.
Yeah.
Where if you have a box, it's much more.
Takes up more space, takes up more time and energy.
So this way they package them smaller.
Space equals energy times mass squared.
I don't know. I just feel like pumpkin beers always come in 16-ounce cans. I don't know. I think it's an
No.
odd. I think it's
Except
an
for
odd
that
thing I've
one.
noticed. What?
Disagree.
Not all of them, but I feel like a lot of them.
And
do.
O'Fallon's.
Pumpkin comes in a big bottle, right?
Yeah.
It's like a 16-ounce bottle.
It used to. I think they changed it.
I think
Did
they
they?
went down to a 12-ounce bottle.
Did they?
Yeah. Well, at least the ones that I've seen.
Yeah, it's down to a 16-ounce, down to a 12-ounce bottle now.
But when you lived in
But it's because it's 8%, so they can. It's all about the most money they can make. I think, and that's just what it has to come down to, right? It's a 4-pack of a 9% alcohol beer, and they can sell it for the price of a 6-pack of a 5 or 6% beer.
well,
It's alcohol. It's $1 per alcohol.
Yeah.
I get it.
Volume or whatever.
But it also changes because when you lived in Dayton, we had the Rogue beer, the pumpkin
Ooh,
beer,
that orange.
and it came in the big ass bottle because that's what AJ's Tinder account profile picture was
Was it?
Yeah, that
was
true,
you
yeah.
made.
when he was in the sling,
That's on our. That's on our.
and he had the beard because of course he didn't work because he only had one arm and. Nothing against the handicap. That wasn't. That
Thank
was not
God
what I
he
meant
grew
by
that arm back.
He just couldn't use it for a time.
He's a
Period.
cyborg.
I get it. I've also not been able
But
to use
Rogue,
arm.
yeah, Rogue switched to that 12 because we had 12-ounce bottle earlier.
Did you save that giant orange Rogue bottle?
Oh, I got a picture of it at least.
But did you save the bottle?
No, I quit doing that.
So you're not a fan
19.
of Rogue or orange. You
99
heard
or
it here
something.
first. All right. Good to know.
Not a fan of Rogue or Orange.
Rogue?
I don't put highlighters in my bottles anymore of liquor and put them on my shelf in my basement.
Oh wow!
We
I
kind
remember that.
of
No, but you
we kind of let that go.
but you kept that bottle of Ace of Spades, don't lie.
I don't think I have it at all. I think someone else has it.
What?
I don't think I do.
It's not downstairs.
Uh-oh.
No. Only ones having like
Eric's gonna
Timed
be
out.
offended.
I think all I have left is
Dom Perignon.
no. I've saved the
Box.
no. What are they called? The
Yeah,
Crate.
I don't know.
the ones you the
don't-
ones you
You can milk
the one
anything
with
with
the one
tits,
with two
Greg.
the one with two teats and you get and then fill it up.
A
The
milk
what?
a milk carton?
Are you talking about a growler?
Growler. Thank you, Nick.
Jesus Christ!
Well,
Why are we milking a fucking cat right
because
now?
they have two tiny little. Do they not? You can't grab a growler by the sides without pinching it.
So Griffin
What?
so Griffin Claw beer.
Everybody, pay attention. This is how
And then,
you
well,
open
so
a growler.
some of the growlers look
You
like
rub
this,
the nipples.
and some of them have like the two little teats on the side, right?
No.
I've only seen singles.
Oh no!
I
they're
don't
pronounced
see a lot
go
of
back,
growlers.
go back to the 70s then.
All right,
Class.
we'll check
I
it
know,
out.
Google
Yeah.
it.
I
Google
I
it.
believe you. I just
No,
haven't seen it.
I'm probably off.
Yeah.
Those bottles with two
So I
necks.
don't believe you now. You talking me out of it?
I've never seen a bottle with two necks. What?
No, it's a neck with it has like a two like it's like
Handles.
Two
It's
handles
not
on the
necks,
sides.
He
It's
means
nipples.
handles.
He means nipples.
There's two handles on the sides.
Handles.
Like
Like
some growlers have
Yeah,
one. Like
yeah.
yours have
Nick,
one.
don't
Yeah,
do
I
it.
know what you're
Nick, do
saying.
not
you've
say
seen
it.
you've seen with two,
I've never
right?
seen one with two. I've seen
Back-
one with one.
back in
like
the old
one,
school day.
even like a round one, but just one. I've never seen one with two. A bottle with two.
Too close. Too close to the mic, Nick.
old school days.
Old school days, the 1990s.
Pepperoni clasps.
God damn it.
No, I
He
don't.
got it in.
I don't know.
no.
Feel free
No.
We
to
gotta find. We gotta
send
Oh.
pictures. Johnny's gonna look it
find
up,
old
I
school
guess.
one.
Is this your favorite Harry Potter house?
Griffin Claw. Yeah, that's what the sorting hat says.
I'd hate to say.
Was
how
the
they-
sorting hat racist?
When we were kids,
Yeah, if by race you mean
they were like
propensity for evil.
We need to have this discussion.
If you do say for oh fuck, that's enough.
I'll allow it just for the sake of triggering John.
Because if you
His
can't-
mole's pulsing and his
You can't win.
he's
You
gonna
can't
have
win.
a he's his
I may be wrong. The growler handle. Maybe I only have one on mine. Whatever.
the
Doesn't
vein
matter.
in his forehead's exploding.
what were we getting at here?
Oh, we're just. I was just talking about.
You said Harry Potter. Griffin Claws. That's like a mix of two, like Gryffindor and Ravenclaw, right? I think.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, speak it up.
I wonder if that's a.
No, I don't think it is.
We should email him.
Email them.
The brewery.
Oh, I see.
Donna and whatever.
Where's this one from? Maine?
Birmingham, Michigan.
Michigan. Oh, you were just up there for a wedding, weren't you?
Precisely.
Or you're going to be, probably again. That's the odds. Odds are that you will be.
Year
there.
of the wedding. Instead of year of the rat, year of the snake, this is year of the wedding.
Just ask her. Good question. I'll ask her.
Nick, what is this year the year of? You're a resident expert on Chinese folklore. No, don't. You can't Google it. Get off your phone.
Well, I
We're in
do-
the middle of a
I do-
fucking podcast
I do have a
here.
pumpkin beer question here.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many pumpkins?
Nick,
do they
don't
actually-
yell out your answer in the middle of Johnny talking. Go ahead,
right.
John.
All jokes. How many?
I'll take your guesses.
How many pumpkins do they actually put into one like keg of pumpkin beer? Is there like
How many
like
pumpkins did they roast for this?
yeah like
Oh, that's a good question.
is that something we can figure
Is there
out?
a pumpkin
All right,
aficionado?
let me give you. Okay, so if there's 125 cans of beer per keg,
A few moments later.
Have you seen how much sugar is in ketchup in a bottle?
wait, how do we get there?
What I'm getting at is your question was like
Get the whole thing sugar.
No, but I've
agreed,
seen.
agreed, but
I've seen
to-
ketchup.
To us, it tastes like ketchup.
That was profound.
But that's to the
Just saying,
that's to
like-
the non-educated observer.
So what I'm getting at is,
Sir?
what is it in?
you know, I don't need to tell you. That's to the person
Like
who
there's
has a
this
taste
much
of
sugar in ketchup, and there's only this much tomato. So what's like the percentage could be? Doesn't matter. It's all fucked.
No.
I get what you're saying. But I'm saying like
Yeah.
we think ketchup has this much tomato and it's this much sugar. It's the opposite of what we expect.
So how many tomatoes do you think are
Oh,
in?
you did the
God.
same. You did the same height ratio.
We have to ratio the amount of tomatoes per bottle of ketchup to pumpkins per thing of beer.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the number. I think it's just it's all skewed
You'd be shocked.
because is there sugar in this?
Yes.
I'm shocked
Is there?
and offended.
I don't know.
This?
I don't know how this shit works.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm asking.
There has to be sugar in this.
Well, so how much pumpkin's in it?
Alcohol
then?
sugars, though, that's different, right?
If you know there's sugar in it, how much pumpkin's in it then, smartass?
I don't think he was trying to. Hey, wise guy.
Well, okay. Let me put it in terms you understand. Let me put it in terms that Johnny will understand. There's about this much sugar in it. Okay.
Alicia, what do you think?
How
Hit
much
us with some
pumpkin's in
math.
About the math?
Just hit us with
there?
anything.
Yeah, hit him up with style.
I don't even know. This tastes like garbage.
But how much sugar's in that garbage?
I don't know. None?
All right, you want to know?
Don't drink all my beer.
Wait,
Fuck.
one thing real quick.
Especially if you
Oh wait,
ate it.
never mind. You're not driving.
Would you say this beer is Israel or Palestine?
I hate you.
Pick one,
Undecided.
What was the question?
Oh, way to pick. Oh,
not one you wanted to answer.
Israel
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, probably.
You hate Israel?
No, I like this beer. I like pumpkin beer.
Alicia would say it's Palestine because she hates it.
Oh, I want to bomb.
Do you want to hear what the average amount of pumpkin is in a beer? And like,
Yeah.
yeah. So here you go.
Is it? Are you going to buy barrel or are you going to buy beer?
Gallon per 5 gallon.
What kind of beer?
That seems.
What kind of beer?
Man, now you're making us
Pumpkin
do
beer.
more math.
Just generally the average, the mean average.
okay, so we'll just
The mean
times it by-
average of
times it by
pumpkin
3.
can be added at just about any point in the boiling process, but typically before being racked into the primary, it's popular to add a few pounds of pumpkin, 3 to 5 pounds of pumpkin per 5 gallon batch. So there you go.
That's mind blowing to me because you have 5 gallons of beer.
It's pounds per gallon.
Yeah, he's putting 5 pounds in.
3
for
to
5
5
gallons.
is the
No,
is the average.
3.5 pounds per gallon.
3 to 5.
So 5 gallons of pumpkin to 5 gallons of beer.
I need a visual though. How many pumpkins are going into?
It must break down to a straight liquid. It has to be just like
They probably smash it down and then roast it.
they probably juice it and just put it in there.
Well, they pull out all the
No, that
pulp.
doesn't make sense either.
They pull out all the pulp.
They got to
pull out all
scoop the pulp out later.
Yeah.
It
Once-
probably
once-
gets filtered.
once
because
it
when it
boils,
gets filtered
it
and boils,
comes atop, they
all
just
that
scoop it off.
rind and shit.
Jesus, we should probably look this up.
No, we should keep guessing.
We're like, we
love-
have no idea how this shit's made.
Speaking of guessing, what is 2023 in the Chinese calendar? What's the animal? Year of the
Stephen Avery.
Wait, what?
pick an animal.
The what?
2023 year of the
Stephen Avery is the animal.
What are you talking about?
I've done it before. You don't watch the podcast, so you don't know.
Yeah, you idiot.
Yeah.
Reindeer.
Yeah, yes, sped.
Welcome to 99.9% of the population,
legitimate
idiot.
animal, Kenny.
Can I say pumpkin?
I have an animal.
All right, ready?
Solid. I'm in.
Jesus.
At that point, I'm gonna say.
You ever seen a wild one?
What? Well, we gotta cut that. So, meanwhile, Seth goes off frame to eat Chipotle. All right, SMM, what do you think? What animal?
Why are you looking at me?
I did. I looked over to her.
I'll be back.
Zebra?
Okay, what do you, Kenny? Do you have an actual animal? Or are you just gonna say
I own a dog.
no?
What are you asking
Year
me?
of the what? 2023, the Chinese calendar. Year of the.
Pig.
Okay, Seth, you got one?
I already answered.
No. Nope.
That's
Yeah.
not
Try
an
again.
animal.
Try again. I find
You know
that
it's funny.
offensive.
You know it's funny when you say that though because yeah.
What's funny is, it's funny you say that. You know what I saw?
You know what happens
You know
when-
what I discovered the other day? Where it is?
Your butthole.
Do you remember the midget farm?
Yeah.
I realized that it's just down the road from me. I did not know where it was. I just remember like being
Thought it was on
driven
Cable
there.
Road.
No, that's the Cable Road house. The midget farm is just around the corner from here, and I drive past it all the time now. And I'm like, oh, those poor people
You know what they say? Wave.
Okay, I'm
Can't-
cutting that.
can't do that.
And actually, the midget farm is right down the street.
Yeah.
It is. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
it's literally right here.
Yeah,
We'll
on
go by it.
Poplar Creek.
Who has experiences at the midget farm?
Alex 4.
I've been there.
Never.
We used to. I don't. Their mailbox
She used
does
to
not
li-
have
she used
any.
to live there,
No, you-
so she's a liar.
No, she lives at Whoville.
I might. I could fit in
I feel
there.
like we could throw like freckles on your face and you could live in Whoville.
I
Your
have
nose,
freckles.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like we could make them. Have you seen a Who on?
I have
like,
makeup on, so you can't see them.
Yeah, but I said, is that you?
Can't see them?
We all have stage makeup on at this point.
Yeah, because we have a beautician that mocks us up before every podcast.
Does she wear a pink jacket?
Waist down for me.
What about Pink?
From Greece.
Oh, Pink. Oh yeah, good show.
It's a screaming pumpkin. Pick yours up today.
Cream and pumpkin.
So
Cream 3 pumpkins.
back to the old pumpkin.
Yeah, Kenny just tried to end it.
back to the old pumpkin
All right.
It's not
brewing
over.
situation. Hey, has anyone here brewed their own beer?
It's not over yet.
No.
No, I haven't.
So I just thought about something. We have. They usually put the stuff in a bag, and then you drop it in the vat, and then it boils, and then they take it back. So it's in a sack, like the barley.
You did this and then said the word sack.
Yeah, you drop it in, and,
Okay.
and then they pull it back out, so it just like ferments into it. So I think that's how we're getting the amount of pumpkin. It's 5 pounds, and they drop it in, and they pull it back out. So they just get the flavor. Wait, is Nick now? Nick's leaving.
Is that the end?
We didn't even bring up Durf McCuckins yet, or whatever his name is.
That would mean this
What's his
episode
name?
is going to be 15 minutes.
Hold on, what's his name?
Yeah, we're not anywhere yet.
We haven't gotten anywhere near Gritty McDuff.
We also even talked about our own pumpkin, like growing.
Nobody even said a midget farm story.
That's true. Or killing a squirrel in a vise.
I
We didn't talk
tried,
about
but
that
then
yet.
someone started talking about like jerking off pumpkin juice or something. I don't know. Alex 4 drove us to the midget farm. Me and me, and we parked shy, and we walked up, and there's a graveyard in his front yard, which is creepy. And the mailbox had been blown up 1,000 times. That's scary on its own. And I don't want to incriminate myself.
Yeah.
We visited.
Was it more
We
than
saw.
a year?
We
It's
came.
more than
We
a year
saw.
ago, right? You're good.
That's not the statute of limitations for what we did.
What did you actually kill someone?
There are
'Cause
no
I'm
statute-
pretty sure we just showed up and
There's
got
no.
scared and ran away and left.
Yeah, it's scary. It's
Yeah.
a scary ass place.
You did nothing illegal
Is it?
except you walked on the property.
You walk on the property. It's a
And then
very.
you left.
There's something weird about. There's like.
Pretty sure
there's a
you're
graveyard.
okay.
There's a graveyard low. Then there's a high hill, and then there's his front yard, and I assume. I
A
don't
lot
know.
of sensory deprivation.
Women don't own property, and then there's like a
Bitch.
graveyard.
So you're saying they buried them in the lower lands
But then-
because they didn't need as much dirt to bury them?
Well, that's where they buried the women, and then you go up the hill, and then there's higher ground, and that's where they buried the men, right?
Okay.
And then there's the house behind, and the stories you heard in high school was that that's where they farmed midgets, and that's where they grew there and just popped up out of the ground, and
Like radishes.
we started walking up, and we're like,
Brings me
"Ooh."
to another point, Nick.
And no one came out, and no one said anything to us, which added to the allure. And so we ran away like little schoolgirls.
Are midgets scary?
They are when it's late at night, and they're faster than you. Like, have you ever contemplated how many midgets you could fight off before you get hurt?
Well, I am one, so
Is this like World War Z?
You actually grew past that, but you're close.
I am 5 foot now.
I would say that
What are you saying?
I'd say you because you're not one anymore.
Did you say there's not many, like M-I-N-I?
Me,
What?
maybe.
Oh.
That's something you would say. So I feel like I was going to beat you the punch.
Oh, okay.
Nick, you mentioned sensory deprivation earlier. How did you come upon that?
Oh, sensory deprivation.
Well, it all stems back to my least favorite quarterback in the National Football League and his cave experiences.
Who may that be?
And I'm not very nocturnal, so going to the midget farm and potentially street departments for signs and random things of questionably legality nature.
Why are you keeping this all so obscure?
I am so confused.
I'm not trying to dime anybody out here.
Is your least favorite quarterback a midget?
So just don't say a name, but
Aaron
give a
Rodgers.
specific story.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
So he went to
kind of now.
Ayahacia.
He doesn't have a knee.
So Aaron Rodgers went to Ayahacia.
Achilles, sorry.
Did you go to Ayahacia at the midget farm?
Ayahuasca.
Whatever. I haven't done it. I can't afford it. What did you do on that equivalence of that level that was sensory deprivative?
I guess I'm just assuming that when he was in there that he was as blind as I am at night when it's dark.
That was the link you made there? How is anyone gonna fucking make that link?
Me.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Nick, you said you're not nocturnal. We used to call you nocturnal emissions, though.
Nocturnal emissions? Who called me that?
It's called a wet dream. That was the name of my grandpa's boat.
Mine was the Sherry.
Your grandpa named his boat
I've
after
been
Nick?
on the Sherry Isa.
No, he
Me,
named
you,
his
and
boat the
Scott
Wet
were on
Dream.
Buckeye
Yeah.
Lake on the Sherry Isa
Bad
when
boy
it started
Bruce.
Nocturnal
storming.
emissions is way classier.
Bad boy broke down a lot.
Yeah.
Nocturnal emissions.
Try Hall.
That's fantastic. That's a great boat name. Does
Yeah.
anyone? We have to find that boat. The Nocturnal Emission.
Find that boat. Find somebody.
If you're a viewer or a listener, send us that podcast. I don't fucking know. No one's listening to this.
NAUTI emissions, naughty emissions.
Yeah, if you have a UTI, send us a comment, please.
I think it's somewhere down by the Titanic.
Katie-
Go ahead and jump on one of those ships and take a sail and see what happens.
The Britannica?
What was that thing called?
Nothing.
no, wait. No, there's no nothing. There's a podcast.
What's-
Yeah, you
what's-
won't get it.
What's this vessel that went down? It imploded.
Titanic.
No.
Are you
No,
talking about
no.
the You talking about the Lusitania?
It's still there.
You talking about the Lusitania?
No,
No, the one that just like exploded.
Yeah, the one that just exploded.
The Titan.
What?
The whatever.
Oh,
The
the
submarine.
Titan.
Oh.
Titan. Was it just Titan?
no,
No.
damn. Now I can't even think
Ocean
of
Gate.
it. Yeah.
Ocean
Oh,
Gate.
there it is.
Yeah, but no, it was called something though.
Yeah, it was called the Ocean Gate Titan.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It wasn't Ocean Gate.
Was it not?
Oh, it was Ocean Gate.
Oh!
Titan. The Titan submersible.
Yeah, submersible. There you go. Yeah.
More pressurized human remains
the
recovered
records
from
show.
imploded Titan submersible.
Wow, thank God they got those remains back.
Yeah, I think that's where.
Thank God we could identify those multi-billionaires.
I think that's where what the hell's the boat called?
Titanic.
The wet dream.
No, yours. The wet dream.
The wet dream.
The nocturnal emission.
I think it's the nocturnal. That's down there with those guys, or where they're at.
You know, it's something of a nocturnal emitter myself.
All right. Thank you for joining us this week.
No, we're not done.
Get out of here.
I tried to end this shit 4 times. You don't get to do it that easy.
There's no ending. anyways,
15-minute
Fade to
episode.
black.
Side
Listen to
note.
Shane.
This shit goes down forever.
So
It's like
pumpkin's a vegetable, right?
I think it's a squash. I don't think that qualifies as a vegetable.
So what is it?
nobody guessed the year.
What is it?
No, it's not. It's not a vegetable. It qualifies. It's some
Oh,
form of a
bullshit.
squash. It's some kind of a squash.
It says a fruit.
Year of the rabbit.
What is
that
a
changed
squash?
everything because I've been writing this child's book.
You need to censor a lot of that then.
Except for a child's play. And he lives on a zucchini farm.
Well, everyone's pushing, like big city.
You going small town?
He's quoting Elf.
Small town.
Small town rural.
Small-
but all the other
But
zucchinis.
no. Well, mine's about a
No.
what? It's about a gourd.
But all the
Oh.
other zucchinis make fun of him.
Well, exactly. So hear me out.
Okay.
He's this gourd. He gets made fun of his whole life because he looks different than all the pumpkins. Comes our pumpkin beer.
72 degrees.
Was this your gourd story from earlier?
No, I'm just making this up.
No, I know that, but remember earlier at the beginning you were like, "Yeah, no, I got a gourd thing."
Well, so anyways, he gets made
Nick,
fun of his whole
Nick,
life.
quit yelling shit. God
he's
damn
trying.
it.
He's just trying to fit in, and all the kids make fun of him, pumpkins, forever, till they find out that he's really the guy that all the ladies want because of his shape and ribbed figure, and he becomes a ladies' guy, and all the pumpkins are like, "Fuck, we got nothing left."
We're
And,
smooth and he's rough.
and guess what?
He's
Takes down-
conscious
takes
about
down-
the way his
he takes
pee
all
smells.
he takes all the ladies and their moms
Oh.
because of his shape and his ribbed figure, and the story ends like that.
Sounds like a real ladies' gourd.
Who endorsed this book? Rogue and CrossFit Reynoldsburg?
Nope, just me.
The backwards shirt really sells it.
It's not backwards.
That's a different shirt
It's
completely.
a high-chested neckline.
All right. The Titan submersible. I can't believe we live. I'm so. It's shitty to say, but I can't believe I got to live in the day and age where someone played a video game controller and sunk a fucking boat. To
The sad thing
ground with
was
an Xbox controller.
They
That's
didn't,
crazy.
They didn't sink shit. They
Imploded.
They were like, ew. They just put the
And they
down.
didn't even use a new remote. It was an old GameCube remote.
Did you watch the video though?
I
He
bet.
was like, "We have an extra on board."
Dude, the Y stick was inverted and they didn't know.
Dude, I bet Le'Veon Bell's mom has a better remote than that Nick installed.
She moved.
Not a lot of people are going to get that one. Just everyone here mostly.
All right. Thank you for joining us this
No,
week.
it's not done.
Oh, no.
I just wanted to show you the beer.
You can't quit.
Now we're in.
You
Dude,
can't quit.
I still have a beer and a half.
How
Yeah.
successful is this beer?
What are you drinking?
I
Nothing.
couldn't
Are you
find any
drinking?
I
information.
have this.
You want some Michelob or whatever?
I have this. This is good.
Bud Light. It'll grow you a penis. If you want one.
Shit. Hey, get her a shot of that fucking Weller's.
She doesn't
She's
want one.
fucking yawning over here. Yeah.
Not that shelf. To the other one. Not the empties. Over there.
Over there.
You look like a bottom shelf type girl.
Where
so
the halvesies
with the
are.
Wow.
plastics. Grab the plastics.
Wow.
Yeah. Where's the hell's the fifth? The
If
little
you-
plastic bottle.
If you grab the bottle and you can squeeze it, you can have it.
Where's the
That's a good rule of thumb.
where's the Travels edition?
If it's heavy and
Travelers.
like sounds like it'll break, don't touch it.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, here he goes again.
No.
You got to eat. Shut up.
We warned you about this.
It's just beer. Shut up.
Where the hell did you get that shirt? That out of the same gym bag that you got your dirty socks from earlier?
I have the same socks on.
I don't know if that was the question.
He goes, is it the same?
Yeah,
You
we
get that from the same
heard.
place.
We were here.
Do you fold them?
We were
At
here.
least you fold them.
Yeah.
Obviously,
All right.
he just folds it in micro. Like that thing's been fucking vacuum sealed.
It's in one of those storage bags that you suck all the air out of.
Yeah, with a
Stop. You're
That's
giving
actually-
Macy ammunition.
with a vacuum cleaner
That's
or your
actually-
wife.
If you vacuum seal something, does it get wrinkly?
Probably.
But food doesn't go bad.
You're saying food
Are you worried about
food
food
doesn't
wrinkling?
rain food wrinkles?
Well, what I'm getting at is like,
Have you ever seen
I
a
feel
raisin
I
that
feel
wasn't
if you
vacuum
seal
sealed?
something, it's like you can't beat it. It's
Yeah,
like
it's preserved.
Yeah, it's like canning vegetables. Like shit lasts forever.
Yeah, we should vacuum seal shirts. I think you made a fact.
I think I'm honest.
Thought experiment.
Because I wondered, like, if you put it in a suitcase, it's wrinkly. You vacuum seal and put it in a suitcase, I think it's gonna pop out and look brand new.
I love made facts.
Or you have to just have someone that like rule. Sorry,
Raisins.
That's a long name drop, but
Have you ever seen a raisin that wasn't
Abercrombie
vacuum
folder
sealed?
for you.
Well done,
What?
Johnny.
Have you ever
Great.
seen a
Clip
raisin
rope.
that wasn't vacuum sealed?
A raisin?
I have.
Yeah, my sack.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. My sack's always been vacuum sealed.
Do you have one anymore? I thought you got it snipped off.
Nick, did you just
That
make?
was during my hysterectomy.
Nick, look at me. What noise did you just make into the microphone? How many times do I have to tell you this? Like, seriously, dude.
Don't lick your microphone. Weird.
I think the people in the Titan submersible were vacuum sealed.
That's so fucked up.
Too far.
No?
Like,
Too soon?
no, I mean, like they were over sealed. Not like too far, like too much sealing.
Nick, make a suction noise here.
Like they wish they had a seal.
Perfect. Perfection. Finally, we got a good one.
Yeah, I'm glad $500,000 on each of those people got wasted for that.
What a way to go.
And I haven't played the lottery the other night. And
They said at the
California guy won $1.7 billion.
Yeah,
That
makes sense he lives in
fucking guy.
California.
It would be California.
Thanks for
What did you expect it not to be?
Wait, Nick just toes the Republican Party line and says whatever he can about random shit. California's a liberal hellscape. I think Republicans say that, so I'll parrot it. Let's get political.
thanks for joining us.
We're not doing that.
Damn it. All right.
The best part is you can actually edit most of this and put it in another podcast.
We-
From earlier
we
when you
don't-
fucking
we
when you
don't
guys
edit.
sounded like a
Seth
bunch
has-
of idiots.
Me?
I didn't say you. I said you guys.
I said you, not you, you guys.
I was sitting over there drinking fucking random ass.
You're
Corona
watching
Light.
porn.
I didn't
Random ass
watch
Corona-
it.
It wasn't random. You brought it.
What is happening right now?
You ever done that?
Shutting down.
You see
No.
that? See how
No.
fast it's going down? It's
I've
kind of gross, but it's my beer. You see
I've
that?
seen where people just stick their finger in, not
No, if you
You gotta nose it.
It's creepy. If you, it's kind of
Get the oil
It's
off
kind of
your
weird if you
face.
take the oil.
Yeah.
it like completely kills.
I've never seen
Look at
anyone
that.
swish it around like that though.
Look
Oh
at
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It completely kills the whole foam.
Yeah.
like immediately. Also butter. If you put if you take
Yeah.
like a thing of butter and put it right here and pour the beer on that butter, it immediately
Really?
kills the whole head.
She is not used to that because she had a C-section. Remember?
No, I don't remember that. I wasn't there. I wasn't present for that. Also, that's not how you do a C-section.
No, if you don't have one, you have to do that after.
Oh, that's gross. Jesus.
You Crisco the badge?
No.
No.
Oh,
we
Nick,
don't need to get into this.
Oh my goodness, Nick.
Oh,
we
this
understand.
is-
We get it. You're not with the
I get
mother
it.
of your children. We understand.
I get it.
You don't know what it's like.
What?
Oh,
Cut
fuck.
that out.
Am I the only one that thinks Zac Efron got fucking
hot.
ripped for the Iron Claw movie?
Oh, I thought you
Wait.
were going to say hot.
Have you seen him?
Did we ever finish the Halloween movie thing?
Yeah.
No.
What'd you pick?
Halloween Town.
What was your scary movie? Halloween Town?
No.
Being a foot and a half away from the mic.
Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, that's right. You did pick Jeepers Creepers. What about Seth?
Cream 3.
I don't specifically have a Halloween movie. I would say,
What about Halloween?
well, if I had to pick, I don't think I've ever seen it. If I had to pick just like general horror genre, it would be
Horror genre?
Or
Horror genre would have been John's phone on
You have
episode
to
1.
overemphasize horror.
The Descent.
Ooh, that's
What's that?
that's the one where they go
I only
like
saw it once.
the things you can't see in
I-
the caves.
yeah, they
It's-
go underground.
It's so dark.
Yeah.
You can't see is in the dark, right?
I mean, horror like Hills Have Eyes. That shit, like that was old school, but that shit was fucked up back in the day.
That wasn't that old school, was it?
Oh,
Like 2000s.
2002.
Yeah, but dude, they had people growing arms to their foreheads and shit.
2006.
How about
So
how about the other fucked up one?
that was like after the Rob Zombie, like that wasn't like
it's
horror.
one- it's
there's
one-
like horror and then there's like grotesque porn.
What was the
right?
Rob
Like,
Zombie one?
Hills of Eyes was the one with the nuke when they lived in the nuke town.
Yeah.
The
What?
Rob Zombie
Hills-
one
Hills
might have
Have Eyes was
been
incest.
Hills
Hills of Eyes was the movie when they all grew up in was that New Mexico?
outside of the nuclear test facility.
Is that New
area.
Mexico? Was that New
Yeah.
Mexico?
I never
The
saw it.
Rob
I only
Zombie
saw some of
one
it.
was
Oh,
yeah, I think it might
Texas
have been Hills Have
Chainsaw?
Eyes.
No.
It was not.
No. What about the Wax one?
I'll figure it
Oh
out.
yeah,
What the hell is
House
that movie
of a
called?
Thousand.
House of Wax.
House of Wax.
Devil's
that was a
Rejects.
remake too.
Yeah, that's Rob Zombie.
That
That's,
shit was fucked up.
see that's different than like I don't know.
Like
Maybe that's just
classic.
me. There's difference from like thriller, horror, and then like gore porn. Right?
Yeah. I agree.
gore porn. So like,
I agree with that.
but like,
I agree with that.
Hills Have Eyes. That's fucking sketchy shit.
Right. Yeah. I agree 100% on
But
that.
that shit's the same in spring as it. Like I wouldn't watch that. I don't know.
Not necessarily Halloween.
Right. Like it's not as it's not
Yeah.
creepy.
No, I agree with you on that statement.
Spooky.
It's just a that's a
Just
creepy
messed
movie.
up.
Like strangers.
Like when people are jumping out at you, it's a whole different movie than people are just like dying left and right.
There's something like
Because you watch an action movie, people die. Like fuck. Have you watched Taken? He fucking kills 100 people.
I'll
But
find
he's
you.
also not slitting their throats. I mean,
I'll find you.
but
I have a very
but
particular set of skills.
you have a whole different perspective on the two movies.
And
Like
I will kill you.
when you have someone running around with a fucking knife and just stabbing people,
Machete.
or
Or
then you have
even-
someone just shooting them, you're like, oh, it's a different movie, but it's really the same fucking thing. It's
Like-
just one's more fucked up than the other.
Straw Dogs.
There's
Remember that one?
What's
Raw
that?
Dog?
Straw-
Yeah, I don't remember
Double
that.
bagging it, no seepage.
no, I think it was Saint Raw Dogs. it was Straw Dogs. Last House on the Left.
Oh,
Did
that
you
was-
guys watch that one?
Yeah.
Maybe one time.
Last House on the Left, like the dude's daughter got kidnapped and
In
RAP'd,
yep.
and then he hunted down. Like it's a creepy movie. It's like one of those slow burn movies, and then he finds them and like tortures them. And not, like the horror part is like what the dad does when he finds the murderers or the rapists or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's like
that's-
Saul. They like
Kind of.
It's just like fucked up. Like
Yeah, it's just like fucked up. Like it's like porn. It's like justified fucking people up, right?
What's talking?
I think it's your watch.
It
But
thinks
yeah,
I'm working out.
You're getting excited about these movies.
are we?
Anyways,
Thank you for joining us.
No.
Wow, that was good.
I got something.
All right, go for it.
go ahead, Brendan. say
So
what
when you Devil's Rejects, this is unlocked a memory. I went to this movie with Brittany Smith because she wanted to go to this movie. And this is
are you
2000
okay with that,
2005.
He came first.
She let
I mean,
Johnny?
Probably.
Johnny's face is red.
sort of.
yeah,
Johnny's
it
face
always
is
is.
always red.
Anyway, we were like 20 minutes into the movie.
I have high blood pressure.
She
No, I don't.
wanted to see this and she's like, "Let's leave." And I was like, "What?
Oh, she
What
didn't
movie
like
is
it.
this?
The Devil's Rejects?"
What's that one?
That was fucked up. Because I'm like, "You wanted to see this."
That was a Rob Zombie film about like
Oh.
they're like mutant dudes because
I probably paid for it and I never even got to see it. So I want my money back from her. She's listening. Give me my money back.
Yeah, that's,
You didn't get anything else that night?
Johnny's like, I need my money back too.
I don't probably shouldn't talk about that. No.
Let's watch it.
How are you going to monetize that?
I'm not
We
sure.
should do a podcast on Johnny monetizing money back from exes.
That's it. Yeah. let's do
Social
that.
media manager.
Me?
Can we tag Brittany Smith in this one?
I can.
Is that still her
I'm
last
still
paid
name?
friends
more-
with
you
her.
paid
No,
more
she's
than-
married.
You
She
paid
is
way
married?
more to exes
Yeah.
than I have.
She just got married.
Yeah, Brittany, whatever her name is.
Yeah. I don't know what her new last name is.
Me neither.
Oh yeah, I don't know either.
I'll find out.
Thanks.
I mean-
That's great.
We'll hunt you down.
Was that the plot of the movie? No spoilers.
You'll be the
We'll find
devil's. You'll be the devil's not reject.
I think Alicia should end the podcast
Yeah.
That's
Alicia,
a lot
our
of
SMM.
pressure.
if you can.
Yeah, you
Try
can do
it.
this. We got faith in you.
Oh, so
Actually, without looking-
we're done now.
Yeah.
Without looking, what beer did we review today? Just now on this podcast.
Screaming something? Pumpkins?
Screaming Willies, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to
Screaming Willies.
yell Griffin something.
Screaming Willies. She learned a lot there one time, I'm sure.
Who did?
Before she came, it was just normal
True
Willie's.
Willie's? You know what that used to be? It's right.
Wet Willie's.
It's right next to Rachel's. You should know that place is that. You've been
Thanks.
there a few times.
Yeah, you probably saw Screaming Willie's.
I
out
mean, you weren't actually there.
I wasn't there.
I like how you
but
whisper like you think it's a secret, but you're doing it right into the
But
mic.
you've been there.
You probably saw the sign for Screaming Willie's out
That's
the
a
window
trigger
of
for me.
Rachel's, right?
Can you not say Rachel's? It's a trigger for me.
So you don't want me to call you Rachel at all? Okay.
No.
All right. So Rachel, you want to
Did you really work there?
this podcast for us?
So what was the name of that club Screaming What that next to the bar that you worked at?
Oh, that's how it started. Wow. That changed a lot. I didn't see that one coming, but all right. That
Nick,
I
what
wish I
was
worked
that?
there.
Nick, explain what that noise was.
Nope.
Kenny, you got a lot of
What do you mean?
red, you got a lot of red poles in this room. You might be careful when you're talking about Rachel's.
I train a lot of people here.
Those poles are too thick.
That's what she said.
Never heard
But
that.
they're midget height.
Microwave.
You know, if you fall from higher than that, you might break your neck.
All right, we've got.
Where have we gone?
Where did you go, my love? Where did you go?
Do they always go like this?
No.
Usually Nick makes more noises,
All right.
much more.
Screeches into the microphone.
Usually we do end it when Nick storms off. This time we doubled down.
I feel like we made progress. When I say we, because I bought the place.
You're on the cast now. Came for 1 episode, stayed for 3.
Yeah, we tried him out on the couch first. He seemed like a good fit.
Yes.
What?
count.
There's no other way to read that other than how it sounds. We tried him out on the couch.
No, that's right.
Okay,
That's correct.
the casting couch.
Is this the end of pumpkin beer?
Yeah, we'd reviewing a regular beer after this.
I
It's
hope.
just in.
We're reviewing.
Alicia might quit.
We're reviewing Johnny's.
I don't know what I
Uber
signed
drive
up for.
home.
We're already set up. We might as well just do a regular beer now.
We don't have to record it though.
We still wear headsets, right? I feel important.
This is Screaming Pumpkin. It was terrible.
That's a good ending.
Perfect.
You can just edit that in, right?